All right, Gladiator. If you want to become an affiliate for the iGaming industry, a media buyer, or simply you just want to know how does it work from the inside, you just landed to the correct video. Because instead of talking to you about the recycled garbage that we see all the time on YouTube, I'm going to tell you the real stuff. Because in this video, I am not going to sell you the idea of becoming rich in 2 weeks. Instead, I'm going to show you how affiliate marketing in iGaming actually works in the real world. You are going to learn how affiliate deals works, how to get your first casino iGaming deal, how tracking and postback works, how real media buying works, and all the infrastructure behind all of this. And honestly, probably this is the video that I wish to have when I start my journey as a media buyer in 2018. Because when I started, there was a lot of fragmented information, some outdated, or made by people that obviously never made media buying in their lives. But before we begin, I want you to do something. Grab a pen, grab a notebook, put your phone in airplane mode, and remove all the distractions that you have. I need your full attention in here. But more important, take action, Gladiator, because the difference between winners and people that don't do shit is to take action. Enjoy the video and welcome to the Ludus, Gladiator. So let's start with the basic. What is the first thing that you need if you want to become an affiliate in the casino industry? An iGaming deal. So for that, I'm going to leave you in the link in the description, the link for One Win Partners. Basically, this is the official affiliate program of One Win, and we're going to use it because usually they actually approve you quite easily, especially if you have if you want a rev share deal, basically it's no risk for the casino. That's one of the things that I like about One Win. They let you to try their product. So when you follow the link in the description, you are going to reach to this page, right? Then you go to sign up. You put the name, Marketing Gladiator. Then you put the email, like gladiator, @gladiator. This is an example. I already have an account. Gladiator.com, whatever. And then you put a number, right? It's important you put the number because sometimes they're going to contact you, so they make you questions, right? Then they have different types of chatting, Telegram or WhatsApp. I recommend you that if you're in the iGaming industry, use Telegram. It's already a standard. So in here, Gladiator, whatever, right? And a password. So in here, they're going to ask you if you, I'm sure this is very smart. They are going to ask you if you work with affiliate iGaming programs before, if you don't have experience, but you are learning as you Gladiator, or sometimes actually it's quite funny, but players try to join to the affiliate program because they think it's the same as referral. So work with affiliate programs before, then they're going to ask you your traffic sources, right? And here they put all of them: blogging, Facebook, YouTube, streams, PPC, UAC, ASO. Oh, there's many. Also, you said, no, I don't have experience, but I'm still learning. Still, they're going to ask you the same. You can say other. I recommend you have a website or whatever, and you say in here, I am a media buyer. Media. And sign up. And like that, congratulations, you are already an affiliate in the iGaming industry. Obviously, if One Win approved. So once that you already have an account, you're going to see something like this, but in zeros. This is an account that I made for all of you gladiators. And in here, you can see data. Basically, in here, you can have all the promo codes, materials, etc., right? It's a basic affiliate dashboard. We are not going to go too deep into this right now, because once when you have an affiliate account, you need to set up a track. Because having an affiliate link is not enough. Because if you only grab that link and start to use it and bring customers directly to the casino, let me tell you something. You're going to be blind. You don't know things like which ad network works, which placement convert, which campaigns generate deposits, or where the money is actually going and where the money is coming from. And if you don't know that, you cannot optimize. So basically that means that you are going to be burning money. So this is why we need a tracker. And I want that you understand in the simplest way as possible. A tracker is basically an intelligent snitch sitting between the user, the ad network, and the casino operator. So imagine something like this. A user sees your ad and clicks on it. But before reaching to the casino, the user first passes through your tracker. And when that happens, the tracker creates a unique identifier for this user, something that we discussed before called Click ID. There's different ways to call it, ACID, depends on the platforms, depends on many things, but the concept is the same. So think of it like putting a wristband to every single visitor so you can identify where came from where, right? So now with this, your server will know which campaign brought the user, which ad they click, which placement generate that click, and where the traffic come from. There's other metrics, but we are not going to talk about them right now. And here comes the important part. When the user register or make a deposit, then the casino sends a signal back to your tracker saying, hey, this user convert. The user with this wristband, that one convert. The signal is called a postback or a server-to-server tracking. So now your tracker will know which ad generated revenue, which campaign works, which placement is losing money, etc. And this is something very important that you need to know and repeat after me. Real affiliates, real media buyers, they don't buy traffic blindly. That also sometimes it refers also to some agencies. So now, by the way, Gladiator, I'm not going to show you all the technical part in this video because otherwise we'll turn on a 7-hour video. But in the future, probably I will make a paid course. We can get deeper on that. So in that course, we can talk about tracker infrastructure, server-to-server setup, optimizing the webhooks, etc., etc. But that will be another moment. Anyhow, if you are as smart as I think you are because you're watching this video, you will be able to translate all this framework to actions inside of an AI model. Actually, that's how I did it, using Claude. Claude, sponsor me, please. Because a year or 2 years ago, if you wanted to build something like this, you need to have technical experience, you need to be a developer, you need to have a mentor that guide you step by step, like me. But still, today, you can use the AI. I made everything that I'm talking about with Cloud AI. I'm going to tell you basically the infrastructure, and you, Gladiator, can decide if you want to do all this technical setup for the postback, or you can use the other sponsor of this video, Volume. Sometimes it can be very hard or it's very time consuming learn this. It took me already with experience 8 to 9 hours to set up my own postback. But if you don't want to be dealing with this, if you don't want to be buying BPS, if you don't want to have all this headache, Volume have quite interesting prices. Also, you're going to find a link in the description below. I think we're going to have a discount for you, Gladiators. But yeah, you can go with the 119 euros per month. That is for individual affiliates. Or if you are a bigger organization, probably, I don't know if you're watching this video, but you also can use a startup package. So Volume is going to save you a lot of the headaches that you're going to have in here. So please give it a look. And well, if you want to learn all the technical part, more or less, keep watching this technical part. So for this, we're going to need 2 things, four actually. First, we already have it, the affiliate account. Second, we need a virtual private computer, VPS basically. We need a domain that is going to be the one that is going to be in the middle between the customer and the casino, and an ad network. First, as I mentioned, we need the VPS. And I know everyone recommends Hostinger, but if you want to become an affiliate in the iGaming industry, you have to understand that Hostinger, according to their terms and conditions, they don't like iGaming. So I found another solution that also I will be listing you down. It's called Contabo. Contabo, they have a more affordable and usually more flexible terms and conditions for this type of setups. And we also need a domain, similar story. So I personally bought mine in Porkbun, but what we're going to be building in here, we are going to build the middleman between the ad network, the user, and the casino operator. The middleman is going to be your tracker. So basically, we are making a tracker. And remember, because this is important, your tracker can hear absolutely everything. Your tracker can hear clicks, registrations, deposit, conversions, and when the user bets over and over again. And this information is the core vital process for the optimization. Now, let's say that we went to Contabo, we decide that we're going to do it, and you are going to buy a cloud VPS. In my case, I recommend to buy even the cheapest one. Costs €3.60 with 60 cents per month. If you buy 12 months, I recommend you that you buy 12 months. Come on, if you want to learn something, you have to invest some money. And you go to get started. I'm going to get you the link in the description. Then, of course, this setup is not going to be too problematic. Just the important part is, as you can see in here, you will need to include Ubuntu. Ubuntu is a good setup is a good operating system for this setup. You finish, you pay, and then when you pay, you can go to the next part of the video. So then we go to Porkbun. In here, you don't really need to think too much about the name of the domain. It can be like Gladiator Tracker, and it's a domain. It's going to be a .com. You buy. It's going to cost you around €10 per year. So now we have the VPS purchase, and we have also the domain purchase, right? Now you just need to open Cloud and say something like, I want to build a tracking server for affiliate marketing in iGaming using a VPS. But first, the important part is that you need to understand that this is going to be a server, and you need to harden the server. This means you need to make it secure. For that, the first part that you should do, and Claude is going to help you with that, is to configure the SSH, the users, so you have access, the UFW, fail to ban, and basically all the security. Don't worry, Claude is going to help you with that. This is important because remember that you're going to be buying ads, and sometimes it's going to be massively. So you want to avoid that some hacker, that some person that is not welcome, grab all the data of your conversions. That eventually becomes gold for you because data is power always. Then we need to install the tools, right? So we will need Python, we will need a Postgres SQL, we will need Nginx and Certbot. This is more or less the infrastructure that you need for your tracker. Sounds very complicated, but with Cloud you can do it. It's going to take around 5, 6, 7 hours. And you have to keep in mind this. This server is also your database because you need to storage all this information, all these clicks IDs, all the placements, all the conversions. It's going to make sense later. That's why you have to keep watching. But honestly, to start this, you need these two things and Cloud. Cloud, the VPS, and the domain. That's it. And the good part as well, Gladiator, is that if you build this by yourself, you will start to understand the logic behind the postback. Obviously, cloud is going to make the majority of the things, but you can start to learn how to read code, because that's the difference between good affiliate managers in the operator side and good affiliate managers in the affiliation side. So my personal recommendation, when you are doing all of this process, go and say to Claude, hey Claude, please explain me what this code is doing. Even how I did it. I just said, I'm going to make this postback, whatever, and I want to learn how does it work. So please explain me what every line that we are going to do is making. And it was actually quite a good idea, by the way. So thank you very much, Gladiator. If you came so far, don't forget to subscribe to get the PDF with the basics of the Marketing Gladiator. The link is going to be also in the description between all the links of these tools. Don't forget to subscribe, all of this, and welcome to the Ludus Gladiator. Ciao.